Chuck Karstensen, another Course of Miracles teaching. And last time I talked about that just because you're not aware of love, that doesn't mean it's there. So God's will is also yours. In the same section of the Course of Miracles that I shared with last time, I'm actually going to read a paragraph, or I guess it says, yeah, it's a paragraph basically. You cannot be happy unless you do what you will truly. And you cannot change this because it's immutable. It is immutable by God's will and yours, for otherwise his will would not be extended. Now, here's the key. You are afraid to know God's will because you believe it's not yours. This belief is your whole sickness and your whole fear. Every symptom of sickness and fear arises here because this is the belief that makes you want not to know. Believing this, you hide in darkness, denying that the light is for you. And this is people that go to church, people that don't go to church, people like me that probably do videos and tell people about spiritual things. But most of those people, not me, most of those people that do better videos are probably farther along than me. But here's the deal. We actually don't know that God's will is one with ours. It's the same. We obviously, much of the time, don't do God's will because we're doing something else, which leads to chaos, sickness, fears. Talked about this kind of stuff before. But the big thing is that, like, you believe God's will is not ours. Like, well, that's some holy stuff. I don't want to be that holy, weird person. I want to be this other person that does stupid shit. I said the S word on a podcast here about Course in Miracles, but that's what we do. We do stupid stuff. And I'm trying to make a point. And that is the point, that we do stuff that's outside of God's will, thinking it's not God's will because that seems so boring. Why would I want to do that? Which leads us to the chaos, the sickness, the fear. And basically, it's something that we just don't want to know. And or maybe we want to know, but not enough people share it in a way that's like, oh, it makes more sense now. Maybe I should want to will God's will. So, so I'm somebody who was seeking this stuff out. It found me. I found it. Even that I go to church, even that I, do a lot of other spiritual things. Course in Miracles has been very good for me. Doesn't make me perfect. Doesn't make me not make a mistake. But it's like, oh yeah, God's will, my will, one, but his will, that seems kind of, I want to do this other thing. Okay, how can we make that one? And then how can we help other people be in the awareness that God's will is also your will? So you have a little less chaos, a little less depression, and I really shouldn't say a little less. So you move from chaos, move from depression, move from fear, move from sickness to peace, love, guidance, oneness, forgiveness. Much better than what most people are going through. And believe me, I know this because when I'm around people, I can just tell, like, yes, my life can be kind of chaotic, but I can just tell there's the chaoticness with hurt, with depression, with separation from God, with, bad stuff. That's not good. That's not eternal. That's not helpful. That causes sickness and fear. So I would like to continue to put these messages out here, and that's why I do it, to help myself understand it better, but because I can't help anybody if I don't understand it, but also to help other people like, hey, your will is not separate from God. It's always there, even if you don't know. Even if you don't know love exists, you will eventually find out, oh yeah, it was always there. Because the Holy Spirit, we've had a video a long time about this, is at the very worst case possible scenario, stands at the end to correct it all. But why not just correct it now? Make your life a little bit better. Have a blessed one.